Hi Cancer, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do a reading on your September 2023 energies. We'll look at finances, love, general messages, basically anything that comes out for the month. We will start with all of those message decks over there, then we'll go to tarot to clarify everything. Let's start with Amira. As always, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. They're all free and they help the channel, and it's a good way to participate. Whoa! Per the usual, these are general messages. Oh my goodness, passion wanted to be seen. So these are general messages. They're not going to resonate for every Cancer out there. So if it's not your message, it's just probably for somebody else. But with passion coming out first, hopefully it's your message. Chemistry, passionate feeling. That's a good start if you're looking for romance. Let's look at the De La Luna deck next. So Cancer, September 2023. Cancer, September 2023. September 2023. Ooh, that's too many. Just one card, hopefully, for September 2023. Cancer. Overstepped boundaries. So you could have somebody in your life you feel overstepped your boundaries, or maybe you overstepped theirs, for example. So that's something we'll dig into further. All right, cosmic insights for Cancer for the month of September 2023. Cosmic insights. Sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out. So this could be the person that you're dealing with. It could be yourself even. So sexuality may just play a key role in the relationship that you're dealing with currently or in your life. All right, so let's look at Beyond the Self Oracle deck. Cancer, September of 2023, Beyond the Self. You must forgive if you want to be free. Do it for yourself. So if there's someone in your life that has overstepped their boundaries, you have to forgive them for it. It doesn't necessarily mean that you let them hurt you again. You just have to forgive. And really that's for yourself. It frees you, right? Like it says. But you don't necessarily have to change your boundaries, right? Let's look at the Secret Tarot. Now this is a deck that's about love, and there are both positive and negative messages in this deck. So let's see what comes out for Cancer for September of 2023. One more shuffle. Cancer, September of 2023. Tamed. I've got you where I want you. Resistance is useless. So either you've got someone where you want them, or somebody's got you where they want you. So sounds like this is probably a good match for this passion card. So it feels like there may be two different stories here. Someone there's a lot of passion and chemistry with, someone who you're taming or they're taming you. There also is someone who has overstepped their boundaries and you need to forgive. Now, it doesn't mean these are necessarily two separate people. You could have somebody who overstepped their boundaries and you need to forgive them that you're also very passionate about or feel passionate about. I mean, overstepping boundaries is something that happens a lot in everyday life, right? So, and we have to learn to forgive people for their mistakes, especially if it's somebody we do want to maintain a relationship with. However, we don't continue to let those people hurt us, right? That's important. Sexuality seems to be playing a very important part here, and it doesn't mean that, you know, somebody's not straight or somebody is bisexual or whatever. It just is somebody's figuring out their sexuality. And sometimes that's just people trying to figure out what makes them happy sexually. Just depends on the person, depends on the scenario. So take that for what it is. Let's look at the tarot. It's like I've met a number of people over the last few years who consider themselves fairly asexual, and so it takes them a lot to feel sexual attraction to another person. So sometimes people are holding back because they're trying to determine how they feel about somebody sexually. All right. It doesn't mean that that's what's going on in your scenario, but that's just an example. All right. Let's take a look at overstepped boundaries. Overstepped boundaries for Cancer. Yeah, somebody's definitely caused some conflict here, and it looks like it needs to be made right. Now, this could be somebody who overstepped boundaries with you, caused some conflict in your life. They need to do the right thing with this Justice card. Five of Swords is conflict, chaos, mind games sometimes, but it's not a positive energy. Let's just say that. And some justice needs to be delivered. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Yeah, something came to light. I think that's how you found out about the overstepped boundaries, or if you overstepped somebody's boundaries, the truth came out with that Ace of Swords. Could be that this person or you are actually moving on from the other person because of this, unless justice is served, unless something is righted. But again, even if somebody doesn't give you justice, you can just forgive them and move forward, move on, move away. Tell me about the passion. The passion. Chemistry and passion. Ace of Cups. So this could be a new love. So maybe you just met somebody or about to meet somebody in September of 2023. Passion. Ace of Cups. Tell me more. Wow. 10 of Cups. Lovers. Oh my goodness. Wow. So Cancer, September of 2023. You could be starting a new relationship, or you may have even embarked on it already. That's going to potentially lead to a 10 of Cups. Lovers is a soulmate energy. This is also Gemini in Tarot. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, although you don't have to be. So let's see. Tamed. Clarify tamed. All tied up. So usually this is a message of kind of being in your head, being stuck on something. It could be overthinking something, not seeing your way out. In this particular scenario, it feels a little bit more like, yeah, I gotcha. Resistance is futile. Tied up in this passion, in this relationship, in this love. So that's a very positive message, especially with what's coming out along here. Let's talk a little bit about forgiveness. What is this forgiveness message? Forgiveness. Knight of Rods. Someone could have been, a player. Usually I would take it as a player if it was in reverse. It's not. More like somebody who's a little bold, a little aggressive sometimes. Can be a little too much sometimes, just coming in too fast. But they could have been a player. Let's get more cards. What are you forgiving here? What's the forgiveness? Could have been somebody who wanted to rush into a relationship and you just felt like it was too much too soon with that King of Pentacles. Because the Knight of Rods is fast movement, aggressive movement. King of Pentacles is somebody who like wants to be in a committed relationship, or it could be somebody who wants to be in charge of you, like a boss. So take it as it resonates in your situation. What about sexuality? Eight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups. So I think somebody is putting in work, yourself, them, what have you, putting in work on trying to figure out, because it said kind of like there's some thoughts around sexuality, putting in work on figuring out what is the most satisfying thing for them. Like Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. What do I want for myself kind of a thing. So, and this can be anything from, do I want an open relationship? Do I want a monogamous relationship? Do I like the same sex? Am I bisexual? Sexuality has all kinds of connotations around it. So, but somebody is putting in work to figure out what they desire in that arena. Interesting reading. Like there's a lot of good energy over here for sure. It feels like the thing that needs to be forgiven is more about somebody being too aggressive, either about a relationship or just taking charge and kind of rubbing you the wrong way possibly. But it could be worse than that. But this is just the energy I'm getting for this particular set of cards. I think that's it, Cancer. I can't think of anything else to ask. It looks like a pretty good month for the most part. Forgiveness aside. And obviously there has been some conflict that needs to be forgiven. you or someone else needs to bring justice and right the situation. And so again, place yourself where you fit. If you need to flip this scenario, you certainly can. But it looks good. Just notice 3 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's dating, having fun, going out, having a good time. So you may start dating somebody this month, especially with that Ace of Cups, 10 of Cups there. And it looks like it might be a really powerful connection. So Cancer, that's what I have for you for September 2023. Hopefully that helps, and I will see you next time.